Keep up to date with the latest news and information from Propertymark.
Welcome to Propertymark Pulse, especially if you're new to listening. Our aim is to keep you updated with the latest news and developments right the way across the housing sector. So let's hit this head on. Many people will have watched the Panorama documentary on BBC One regarding estate agency, and we're going to make this our very first port of call. We're also going to look at the latest ONS data on house price and rental prices. On top of this, I'll update you on the latest regarding the Renters' Rights Bill, and we welcome some new names to the NAVA Propertymark Advisory Panel as well. So let's get right into this.
Propertymark.
Now, it's very likely many people will have sat down and watched the recent Panorama investigation, which looked at aspects of estate agency. The documentary instantly prompted sector-wide conversation, and crucially, it has provoked essential discussion with other regulatory bodies in adjoining sectors as a direct consequence. Across the UK, there are typically over 1 million property transactions which take place each year, all of which are protected by far-reaching consumer protection law, which interacts with the property industry. There are thousands of agents who work tirelessly to deliver a customer-centric experience and engage in continual professional development to ensure people receive an efficient, honest, transparent and professional experience every time. However, it is right that the recent Panorama documentary has prompted renewed calls for both mandatory qualifications and a wide-ranging legislative framework for those who work within the property sector. Propertymark has long campaigned for sector-wide qualifications and government regulations specific to estate agency to ensure standards are continually enhanced. Rightly though, this has been a really emotive subject, so your thoughts and views and concerns are extremely important here. So simply drop us a line at studio@propertymark.co.uk.
We are Propertymark.
So, recent ONS data regarding house prices and rental prices across the UK has been published. So let's kick off with house prices. Well, they saw a 3.9% uplift across the UK to an average price of £269,000 on the lead up to the start of May. And despite what is still an uneven economy in many ways and a path that has been uneven across England and Northern Ireland with recent stamp duty threshold changes, have shown resilience. With regards to rental prices, average UK monthly private rents increased by 6.7% to 1,344 in the 12 months to June 2025. However, this annual growth rate is slowing down, is down from 7% in the 12 months to May 2025, and it leaves average rents in England at around about 1,400, just over 800 in Wales, and around 1,000 in Scotland and 850 in Northern Ireland. As the year plays out, we'll keep you further updated.
We are Propertymark.
The Renters' Rights Bill has been one of the most talked about pieces of legislation over the last 12 months, and it represents one of the biggest evolutions in the rental sector in over 30 years. We are now heading towards the final stages. Across the last few weeks, we have seen the House of Lords discuss and table many amendments, and the next stage is for those amendments to be further considered by the House of Commons. However, we have now hit the summer recess for Parliament, and the next stage is planned on the 8th of September. Once this stage is completed, the very final aspect of the journey is gaining royal assent, and at this point it becomes law. The new legislation will bring vast operational change for letting agents, and it is really important to stay ahead and work on the many aspects and changes that you might need to. You can find full details at propertymark.co.uk.
Propertymark.
And finally, a quick welcome to some new names for the NAVA Propertymark Advisory Panel. Olivia Bolting and Matt Burrows both bring a wealth of experience and energy to NAVA, with Olivia recently winning Auctioneer of the Year from the Auction House Network, and Matt leading up the auction team at Sheldon Bosley Knight. He's also a keen skydiver, which is exactly how we expect him to turn up for every advisory panel meeting from here onwards.
For more details, check propertymark.co.uk.
Once again, thank you for listening. As we head across the summer months, there's going to be lots to bite into, and as always, it's about the conversation and what you're seeing from the forefront of the sector. Simply drop us a line at studio@propertymark.co.uk and let's make you a part of this. We're back again on the 8th of August. Again, thank you for listening, and we'll speak again in 2 weeks' time.